All right, we're live. Hey everybody, Jon here, creator of Blinks. Welcome back for another lunchtime live stream. And Jamie's going to be joining us shortly, and we just sent Ernie, our dog, out on a lunchtime walk. So apologize for getting up a couple minutes late today. It looks like a bunch of you are already there. I see Lee and Mike and Lucian. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Jonas. Cool. I guess to start out, actually, I don't know if everybody here is kind of YouTube regulars or like watches a lot of YouTube programming, but yesterday, my brother mentioned to me another channel called Dude Perfect, and I'd never actually seen an episode of Dude Perfect before, but had such a fun time watching. If you haven't checked out their stuff, it's really fun to watch. Jamie and I were watching a couple of random videos last night. Hey, girl.
Hi.
And so for today, first of all, for everybody who's backed the Kickstarter, we've got updates coming out this week and surveys that are going to be coming out. This week we've been doing a lot of work for international shipping, and so we know we've got a lot of international orders from the Kickstarter, and it looks like we're going to be storing units in warehouses around the world so that instead of having to pay customs when you pick it up, we can simply have you pay ahead of time those customs and make sure your order shows up. I don't know, a lot easier.
Yeah.
So today, we're going to keep playing new games. Actually, this weekend, we were playing some Blinks games with friends.
Mm-hmm.
What games did we play?
We played Puzzle 101. We played Raid. We played Reactor.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, we played a handful of the new community set games.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the things that I realize every time we break out Blinks and play is like, even a lot of people who have their own Blinks, it's just a chance of like getting to play a game together adds so much to it.
Mm-hmm.
Viet was just like, oh man, like
mm-hmm.
They had the combo set,
mm-hmm.
and he's like, I'd never actually realized I could play this way.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So today for our live stream, we're going to play one of the games that has actually popped up in our forum. And we've got lots of games popping up in the forum. And so for all our developers and developer kit havers, keep posting them. They're a ton of fun. And we're going to try one out. Jamie hasn't played it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Last week we were going to try and do it, but we had a little bit of Arduino difficulty.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then the day after, I posted a solution to that issue in Arduino on our forum. So that's all solved. Let's see. So without further ado, let me see if I can. I want to see if I can get our the screen showing as well. Well, I'll load up the game and then I'll show the repo after, because I think it's really cool to see what the forum post looks like too. So,
that's good.
So the game we're going to play today is called The Hunt, and I've only tinkered around with this, so I haven't had a chance to really play it yet. And like all of the Blinks games, they're a lot more fun with people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Blinks. So if this is your first time seeing a Blinks game loaded, the way you load a game is each Blink knows a different game, and it has the game art on the back. Because this one is from the forum, I don't have a
picture for you.
Yeah, although the designer did put artwork on
the website. Oh, you should have printed it out.
We'll have to make another video.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hold it down until it goes all crazy blue, and then introduce it to the group. And so all of the blinks now are going to teach each other how to play this game. And so while the blinks are learning, I'm going to teach Jamie how to play this game.
Sounds good. I'll teach all of us.
So in the game The Hunt, there's a story here. It says, you are a peaceful farmer with a small cornfield. One of those days, your labor, you see on the ground a fresh footprint. You take a closer look to the footprint, and you realize that it's not a normal footprint. It's big, really big, and it has claws, and the rest of it has blood. There's no time to be scared. You have to run. Okay.
Mm.
And so it looks like, okay, so we're a farmer in our cornfield.
Yep.
And the designer told me that this cornfield, it's kind of like the wind is blowing. So you see
that's what you see there.
that
Nice,
animation.
I like that.
And so our setup instruction is to use either 12 to 18 blinks, 12 or more. And then it says, arrange the cornfield however you want.
We'll just leave it here for now.
That's a good-looking cornfield.
Yeah.
And so then we turn one of the blinks into a key. And so it says, double-click an alone blink to become a key. Okay. And so the key, if we double-click it, do you want to be green or red?
I'll be green.
So green's the farmer and red is the monster. So I'm going to be the monster.
Okay.
And so you're
so exciting to be the monster. Okay.
So you double click the key once again to randomly choose who goes first.
Okay. So I'll double click. Looks like red monster goes first.
So the monster goes first. So when I place the key onto the cornfield.
And you can place it anywhere?
I can place it anywhere onto the cornfield.
Okay.
However, to start, I'm going to enter the cornfield. So you know that I've entered here.
Okay.
I don't know actually if you should be looking yet.
Yeah, I was going to ask. This seems like a situation where we don't know where each other enters. But...
That's right. So I think, let's see. Let me see if I can pull it away. I might have to try this again. And also, this is not a finished game.
Right.
So let's see if it goes. So what I would do here is I would tap.
Well, maybe I guess I
I could replace.
Right now. Oh, nice. Okay.
Cool.
And maybe I wasn't supposed to see. I did because we're just kind of doing a demonstration, and then we'll play it for real.
So then the key turns blue when I've completed my move.
Okay.
So then when I pull it off, it becomes your color. And you place.
And then I place, I don't know where you've gone, I'll say I just go here. And then I choose which one. Okay, so like I choose this one. And I take it off. So it's similar to a raid where you position.
At the start.
At the very beginning, okay.
From this point on, you use the key to say, this is my turn. It reveals where your player is.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move in here.
Okay, so from then on out, you're actually moving your piece.
Yeah.
And just by placing it on the board, it just says, it's my turn.
Exactly.
Okay, interesting.
So, let's see. To start the game, every player start on each side of the cornfield. Must touch the starting spot. Once done, remove the key. We've done all this. So now we need to know the rounds. So, let's see. So it reveals the actual position.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Active player. So the active player gets to choose one action.
Okay.
The two possible actions is I can either move.
Okay.
So I can press a neighboring blink to move to that position.
Okay.
Or I can smell or hear. So I think if you're the monster, you smell.
The hunter, you hear.
If you're the farmer or hunter,
farmer, you hear.
You hear. And so, let's see. If you're the monster and the farmer is on a neighboring cell and you smell it, the surrounding blinks become yellow. So it doesn't tell you which of the surrounding ones.
It just says it's in this.
It's in your vicinity.
Yeah, they're next to you somewhere.
Let's see.
That's cool.
And the same is true
For the farmer.
the farmer.
Got it.
Let's see. If it's not in the neighboring, your cell will become yellow. And the way you smell or hear is, I believe, you tap your piece. So if I wanted to smell, I would go
tap your piece.
You're not in the vicinity, so it became yellow.
Got it.
So now it's your
and
move.
Like if I move, then I like move here.
You should be able to move there.
But maybe once I take it off, it goes.
It's probably buggy.
Okay, I'm gonna say I want to move here, and then.
Yeah, try another spot.
Okay. Yeah, maybe here or here.
Try a single click. Yeah. Okay. So I have a feeling it's a little buggy. And actually, let's see.
Maybe it's because I put it right next to where it was.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, it looks like yours is having a little trouble moving also.
Lovely. Ah, yes. It's a good suggestion. Somebody was asking about what to write on the back of their blinks to label them. I use Sharpies. Another marker that's really good is ones for writing on CD cases. Yeah, label marker was a good suggestion.
Nice.
Okay, so it looks like that piece wasn't moving, right?
Yeah, and I tried yours right now, and it worked that time. Okay, cool.
Go ahead and give yours a shot again.
And maybe because I am on it.
Yeah, it looks like it's buggy. So let's give it a start from a blind, and we'll keep our fingers crossed that movement will work.
Okay, sounds good. How do we start over?
So to start over,
how would the farmer win? Versus, because I guess the monster would win if the monster finds the farmer. You need the farmer. But then, how would a farmer win?
So the win and lose condition. If the farmer survives 25 rounds, the farmer wins.
Okay.
If the monster and farmer are in the same blink, the monster kills the farmer and the monster wins.
Got it.
And the whole board will turn red. I haven't actually seen that happen. That's cool.
Interesting.
Okay. Oh, and we could have like holes in the cornfield.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So, but they all seem to. Okay.
Well, the only problem with holes though is that I'm trying to think who it's harder for.
It gives you less places to smell.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna load this game up again.
No, but it actually makes it easier because then you'll know if you're here and this is a hole, then you know it's only 2.
Fewer places to guess.
Yeah. So it makes it easier for the guesser. Whether you're the farmer or the monster, so I guess in the end.
Yeah, I don't know if the gameplay.
One or the other the advantage.
Right.
It's interesting. The same advantages that you would have would be the same advantages I would have in this game.
Right. As the farmer, if you can avoid me, so if I have less mobility.
Right.
you
But if have less mobility, that also means I have less mobility because our play is the same. So it makes it very even. Right.
I guess mobility is not what I'm talking. Yeah, you're right. It's just sensing. And I think as the monster, I really want to get to a point where I can sense you.
Yeah,
I can smell you.
The problem is I guess.
Farmer, you don't like.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't really.
Well, as the farmer, to hear you, wouldn't that also give you information if I put here, I'm trying to hear you and I see that you are within the vicinity, or can I do the hearing without you checking?
You get to hear and I don't know.
Seeing. Okay, that makes sense.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that would make
the tricky thing is in a dense field like this, if it surrounds you here, you don't know which direction to go.
Of course.
You just know crap.
The same with you as the monster.
But I want to capture you.
No, I know, but if all these, you don't know, it's one of 6, right?
Uh-huh. But there's like
So-
a Russian roulette aspect there of like if
Yeah,
you move,
But
there's
I'm
a
saying if
chance.
there's holes in the board, then it's maybe one of two you have to choose.
Oh, that's
for
true.
this six. So like
It's always a gamble
yeah.
at that point.
I feel like being the monster.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Maybe this game will eventually, like, this game will evolve for sure over time.
Mm-hmm.
I think that maybe it'll need to give a preference so that you know, oh, there's a higher probability it's in these three or something like that. I'm not sure.
So we'll double click. See who goes first. I go
Okay.
first.
Farmer goes first. I always like to listen for the move. Wow, did you attach and move silently?
Yeah, I did it so you couldn't tell Ray.
That was really
I
cool.
learned from Ray.
I didn't even know you attached the blink. I'm gonna try and follow that method. Okay. Sorry. I said okay. I shouldn't have. Your turn.
Should we start? Because I saw.
You saw where
I
I
saw where
entered.
because you said okay, so then I opened my eyes.
Let's do it one more time. Because
Okay.
I don't know how to reset this game, this is a little embarrassing for me.
Okay, sorry. So
I'm just going to load it up again.
let's do it one more time, and then just. I guess we'll just have a keyword to let the other person know when you're done.
Let's see. Just hand the key when...
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I shouldn't say done until it's showing your color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because as soon as you said okay, I was like, oh.
Let's roll. Awesome. Okay.
Okay. Red goes first.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you're ready?
Yeah.
That's louder than I wanted it to be.
I can tell you I had no idea.
Okay.
It's kind of cool. I feel like the fear of like loudness plays into the theme of
Yeah,
this
like
game.
creeping.
Like you as the farmer hearing me. Oh right. So I can place it anywhere at this point.
Yeah, and you just
Okay.
decide.
Okay.
Okay.
So at this point, I can say okay once it turns blue because it really doesn't matter where it's attached.
Oh, I don't think mine's moving.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe that's
Oh, it moved. Okay. So it did move. Not my first choice, but it's okay.
Okay. I feel like so.
So I guess
Now,
we
I
could-
don't wanna
that's,
reveal
how
anything
many
to
rounds
Jamie.
How many rounds would that be?
So.
One?
So it says 25 rounds. I think a round would be a move each. I would say that seems very difficult for you. Because what I'm going to do here, I don't want to reveal anything to Jamie.
But you're going to smell?
I'm totally going to smell.
Well, let's just see how many rounds it last.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, so that was...
Cool.
Damn it. I seem too happy. Well, it won't move to where... Yeah, it's not
Try a
moving.
single click. Like.
I am just doing single click.
Okay.
Okay, it moved.
Oh, what are the chances of that?
You ate me? God, darn it.
Awesome.
Aw.
Yeah. That was, I mean, that was obviously very lucky for me. I had a 1 in 6 chance, but also, like, you could have moved away at that point. But, yeah. Where did you start?
I'm not gonna tell you.
You're not going to tell me where
I
you started?
like here or something. I can't remember. I think
So
it's
we
like
started real close to each other.
Yeah, I had a feeling. And then I wanted to move here or here, but then the only one it would let me move to was here. Because I did click these two, but it didn't let me move. So then I ended up moving there.
I wonder.
But I wouldn't have moved there, actually. And then I tried moving all these, but it only let me move here. So I think that being allowed to move where I want to move, I do.
Would help.
Maybe 1 or 2 more rounds better, yeah.
Okay. Also, the fact that I smelled, I was just like, if I move here, I have
Where were
another
you?
opportunity. Like, smelling is so valuable in these 6 pieces.
Right, because you get so
A lot of
many-
information.
Yeah, it takes up so much of the board.
So for me as the monster, it kind of makes sense for me to, like, stay in the middle. And just be like...
Because eventually I'll be somewhere.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That said, I'm still guessing for how to... I feel like that was
you could
very...
smell here, and I could be here, and then I could move here, and you could, like, be moving... I don't know. It's tough,
I think
though.
that was very lucky.
Let's try. We can try again.
Okay, so I
How
think...
do we reset?
Yeah, the reset, I believe, is a long press, but let's see. When we put them all back together, I think they seem to...
Yeah.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
Okay. So hold on these ones. Let's see. You get these ones separate first. It looks like they kind of do like a flick-flop sort of need to reset. So should we leave a little bit of... Or do you want to play one where I'm the monster, or I'm the farmer this time?
I'll try to be farmer again. I'm kind of curious about this orientation.
Okay.
You go first.
Okay. It was not very silent.
I can't really tell what's going on.
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Okay.
You're done?
Yeah. It's pretty neat using the blink as like a key for information in this way. None of them?
None of them.
Sounds like you're pressing a little longer than... Still none?
That one did it.
Okay. Yeah. I think the programmer used a single press here, single click, which just has to be a quick tap.
Really quick.
I win.
Oh my god! How did that happen? I also didn't want to move there.
Yes.
There's only one I can move to.
Let me try being the farmer.
Okay.
Let's change this up. Let's see. I'm going to take a look at the comments. This reminds me a lot of Scotland Yard, a board game in the 80s where you had to catch a thief. Cool. Scotland Yard had a lot of nodes and a subway system for fast travel. Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
That actually would be a great idea for this, is like, if you hear me, you should have a way to run. And a
cool.
run would be like multiple moves away.
Yeah, I think that would make it more...
I wonder if that's part of it yet. I don't see it. Cool. Even though the theme already prepares for that.
Well, it says advanced mode. As a new action, in their turn, players can remove from the cornfield one blink and put it in a new spot for shaping the cornfield. You can remove any blink except the blink you are actually in.
I feel like you could have a third player whose goal is to, maybe it's an alien that wants the, like, it's like the spaceship is monitoring the cornfield and they're like terraforming. So it's like a 2-on-1.
Or it'd be like rock, paper, scissors, where it's like the human scientist farmer wants to capture the alien wants to capture the hunter, and the hunter wants to capture the farmer.
I like that. I feel like at this point also helping out the farmer would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So like having a helicopter and
we also just must be starting in very similar areas.
I think the only
because
people
honestly, if we were
are we starting in the
farther,
same area? We need to ask.
We must be, because like there's no way you can get me in such short moves, in 2 moves. So if I was on the other side of the board, you still want people to smell me, and you've been able to smell me on like the second turn every time.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what? I bet like now when I'm the hunter, it's just gonna, or when I'm the monster, it's gonna take me forever to find you.
Okay. Should we do a closed field again? Let's
sure.
do this. Okay. So, also I see Jonathan West, another one of our dev community members, commenting. Yeah, I think the token's super cool. Okay. Double click to. Okay.
Right,
You move first. I wonder if double click just goes red and single click goes green.
That's possible. Yeah, I think I just needed to do a
quicker tap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
No, I don't think it had to do with the tap.
Is the green having trouble moving?
Yep.
The red moving pretty easily.
I should have taken another look at the code. I'm one version behind because there were some other bugs introduced. Oh.
Oh, can I go?
You can go, but something interesting happened. I kind of our player teleported.
Oh.
I should give you that information just in case you had.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn?
You're doing much better than I did.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 2 moves for me. It was a...
I don't know. I'm not doing very good. Are you done?
I am done. It is definitely limiting the path I can choose. I'm not sure why, but I imagine it's probably pretty...
I'm so close to you.
One cool thing... Oh.
I mean...
Okay. One really cool thing...
Wait. Oh, shoot. Man, how have I not killed you yet? This sucks.
Okay.
I have no idea where you are.
I wish I should. We should figure out a way to play this where people can hint on. We'll label them.
Maybe you will. Maybe you don't need to give. Maybe you just need to give me handicaps. God. I just don't choose correctly. Now I feel like you were very lucky.
Yeah, I think I'm just, I think it was a lot of luck.
Okay. Yeah, because now this is much harder.
Oh, I'm feeling great.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that good.
I think that was, I'm not sure how many moves. I think that was like 7 at this point.
I'm always like next to you. I just don't know where.
I wonder if it's properly reporting the next 2. It could be that that's a bug. The only people who would know would be the people watching the
viewers,
stream.
yeah.
Interesting. It is allowing me to move eventually. I also wonder if it's not allowing me to run into you. I don't think that's by design, though.
Ah, finally.
Oh, nice.
No, I don't think that. I think I just wasn't guessing correctly.
We'll have to watch the replay of that and see how that chase looked. Let's see. Brian says...
Oh, he says, yeah, it's not her. The green turn seems to have some state issue. Not seeing all the connected pieces. Yeah, well, we're like... Or it's just been hard to move the green piece, I guess. That's what we were saying.
Well, what do you think for final thoughts? This is our 30 minutes. Did you have fun?
I did have fun, even though I lost. I don't have as much fun when I lose, but
it's
just me. That's not anything wrong with me. But it's really cool. I feel like this game is like, yeah, there's like a couple things that could just be like a small thing to be added to make it like a lot more fun. Just like he was talking about the subway.
Right, having some way to flee the scene.
Yeah, or even like rearranging
the board
and like I feel like there's ways to add more to the game.
Yeah,
which would make it really fun.
Some of the comments I put into the forum were around some of the animations I can imagine. I often like to think about the visuals.
That'd be fun, yeah.
Dan, our lead game designer, does, we talk through all the games and the gameplay, but I always get hung up on the visuals.
Right. And
I thought, some of the things that would be real neat is, having the wind, so like the cornfield looking like it's going in the same direction.
Like a wave.
Yeah, and sort of having this flow. Some other things that I think could add a lot would be, trying to think, like I feel like maybe a little bit of a character asymmetry to the hearing versus the smelling.
I think that's what Jonathan West kind of mentions. Is there any strategy the citizen has to use to avoid the monster? I know the monster has the ability to smell, but it seems like the citizen moves pretty blindly around the map.
Yeah, so the farmer has the ability to hear.
To hear.
But it feels like the hearing should be maybe directional. Like maybe I choose to hear in this direction, and it gives me, confirms.
That'd
like
be a little
maybe
bit more.
It's the monster is east of me. Like if I hear rustling in a cornfield, I have some sense of directionality, but I might not have a sense of proximity.
Right. So like if this is me, I can click it and maybe I'll shoot yellow like this whole, if the monster's
like this way.
Here. Yeah, this direction. Yeah, directionally would be interesting.
Yeah, a lot of cool things that I think this game can...
Yeah, I feel like there's so much potential, and it's not, like, the idea is really cool. It's just, I feel like it could be really interesting just adding more things.
Let's see, like a cone outward for sound, yeah. Yeah, I think... So I also have to mention something that's really cool about this, and let me see if I can share the screen of the forum post real quickly. So let's see, if I switch to this, let me add a window capture, okay, and then I'm going to select Chrome, where is it? There we go, cool. So, let me go ahead and do it like that. So, this is the page for this is the GitHub repo for the hunt.
Oh, that's cool.
And I love the artwork. Like,
the artwork's great.
Super cool. the game designer here created a little comic strip.
Yeah, I was like, it's so nice.
Which is really awesome. The setup they used are guidelines for creating the instructions for each of the games. You can see each of the actions. And so like this is all super useful, and you can see all of the history and the commits. So you can see how the game evolves. And then I just want to load one other thing. So we're going to go to the forum. And let's see. So in the forum here, if we look at, what was it? We're going to search for The Hunt. Okay, new game, The Hunt. And so the designer here posted the game and a description of it. And then, where does the designer say it? It says, still not sure if the game works. Can somebody try this out for me? That would be great. And the reason why the designer said that is because this designer doesn't have blinks yet.
Oh, wow.
So this is a game designer who's saw blinks, ordered blinks, backed them in the Kickstarter, created a game for blinks, and is simply awaiting their blinks. And so, you know, we have the core set and the expansion set available today, and those are available on Move38.com. The Kickstarter with the new community set games, those are shipping in August and September. And so, but even without the blinks in hand, we've been able to play this game and then respond and say, this is what's working for me, this is what's not, and be able to move the game forward, even though, you know, the game designer doesn't have the blinks in hand. So really, really quite something. Let's see. So, yeah, I think that's it for our play at lunch.
Yeah.
And lunch and learn. If you have any other thoughts of things you'd like to see for our live streams, feel free to put them, add them to the comments below. All the live stream comments stay with the replay, but after the live stream, you have the ability to comment on the YouTube page, and we'll be looking out for that. And yeah, let me just check to make sure from the comment thread. Oh, done. Ideas great. Yes, I totally agree. Yeah, super impressive. Any details I can share about the backer kit survey, details on the new dev blink? Yes. So the backer kit surveys are going out this week. We had scheduled for them to go out yesterday. We've been working with 4 different shipping companies to make sure that we get our international shipping really straightforward and easy. And so one of the things that's taken a little extra time is because of how bad shipping has been during COVID, we're really vetting our shipping partners and just making sure that we have all the details there. Also, the costs of shipping have been changing pretty drastically during COVID. So we wanted to make sure that we get all that locked in. So you'll see a Kickstarter update go out either today or tomorrow, and the backer kit will open up and everybody will be able to place their orders for new developer blinks, which I'm excited to share details about that too. Yep. So cool. Thanks everybody for joining. Definitely join us on Thursday for live stream, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.